Hi everybody, welcome back to Thaumaturge with me, Sid, and yeah, we're continuing on with the room. This is starting to get there, but we need to stabilise the altar. That's our next mission. Now the stabilisation in the other area was only 3 by 3 from the centre, so I think we can improve on that. Let us try this. Now what we're going to need to do, obviously, is yep, that's fine. So if I go around here and borrow this one here, this here, and this here, that will give us our positions to work from. And we're just going to probably use candles and heads and basically whatever we can throw together from the mix. And for now we are going to use this nether brick as our building material. But what we need to do to start off with is just get a feel for the scale we're building to. Oh god, look at all, they're bat bats, aren't they? They're not fire bats. I've lost my hole. And I've recharged the harness, so we're looking pretty good there. It's just now a matter of filling in beneath here. So yeah, we're going to, while we're doing this a little bit, let me talk a little bit about, so that's how, that's thing 1, that's space 2, space 3, space 4. Let's do it down to this height, shall we? Actually, what we need to do is like something along these lines, just to get this not quite, almost there, get the shape down. And again, the nether brick at least is a little bit blast resistant, so it's not perfect, but it will do the job that a little bit better than nether rack or something like that. Yeah, regarding the Thaumaturge series, we discussed a couple of episodes ago. I'm a couple of episodes ahead in terms of recording, so you know, it's inevitable when you start doing something like this that you are answering queries from an episode. I think that's right there, yeah. That hasn't actually happened yet. Whoa, don't want you there. So we're going to continue for the time being, and we're going to assume that this is going to be the the de facto danger, Will Robinson. Right, how do we sort that out now? Well, we need to obviously get this going over this way, and then maybe we can block that there. That'll help. Oh crap, I've got to keep my eye on that. The only problem, this flight ring, this flight harness I should say, is not, how do you put it, it is not perfect. Alright, how are we going to do this? Is a good question, because I don't really want to bathe in lava. This thing is as I say, there's only about 5 minutes worth of charge on the thing. Anyway, yeah, so long story short, we are going to be continuing this as if, well, not as if, we are continuing this period. Well, obviously have to make that assumption that to a degree all of this stuff is going to continue going, and yeah, there's not a huge amount we can do about that. That is the case. That is what is happening. So yeah, get on with it, live with it, yada yada. Right, I am going to just try and get this this framework done off camera, so I'm not talking so much, and I can concentrate at least on getting a floor down and making this area safe. So I would get that done and be back in a while. Right, well, we got a room. I've boxed off these. I think this is the only ladder down at the moment, but I put the ladders in the corners just so I keep the balance. This thing is spitting out yet more nether brick, and we need to go to the overworld because we are going to need heads. Lots and lots and lots and lots of heads. Now I've got a few heads here. What I wanted to check is if I were to place one of those, can I place the head on top? No. What about if I do that? No. So I am definitely going to have some kind of temporary flooring system in place. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. But I need to go and check the number of heads I have. I wish I'd not eaten them all. Let's go and have a peek at the old night time, I think. So we can go and check over in the oh, I know how we can get heads by the score, of course. That would make a great deal. Come on. Alright, there's a creeper there. Let's go this way. Let's ignore the creepers. We're not bothered about creepers. Creepers are just pain in the bum. We don't need them. We don't need to worry about them. We don't need nothing. Now, in one of these chests, I did have a metric ton of heads, which I don't anymore. But we need to make it. These guys are not dying. That's the first thing. They're refusing to die, and I would like to make it so we could get in there as we need to as well. So maybe what we need to do is let's just have a think about this. What have we got over here? Not a lot, actually. 2, 3. We can use a bit of that and slab up like that's a start. Maybe if we were to do that and that, or maybe not. That's not what a play ball, is it? 2, 3. How do we get this little sod? I mean, the fact he's still alive suggests to me that this guy's a little bit tougher than your average babby zombie. So let's get some of those going then, and we'll maybe try this. That's still not going to help, is it? Hey. Right. Yeah. We're just going to have to do this the hard way, I think. 47. I don't know how many that babby's got, but on is an undying. That's what. Oh, there we go. Got him. Right. So the rest of these we should be able to tackle quite normally. Okay, and then we'll just pop that in there for a second. Right, and then we should be able to... I haven't got anything with silk touch on, have I? I don't think. Have I? Have I got anything with silky touch? I should have something with silk touch. Or maybe not. Efficiency 4, let's repair. No, I appear to have no form of silk touch tools. That's interesting. Right, well, we're going to have to go in anyway, so let us just pop in and we'll do a quick sweep round. I actually wanted the heads. I'm not bothered about the flesh or the brains. We need to make a door. Right, which means I need to head back. Let me grab a few bits and pieces and I will be right back with you. Alright, we've got a door in. I'm trying this actually. I thought this might be worth a try with the baby zombies, just to see if that is enough to keep them out. We should probably get something on the bar to block that off as well, just in case it's not. Let's wait for the wait for some baby zombies to spawn. But the door's confusing them now, isn't it? I think. Yeah, damn it. See, I thought about a trapdoor in here, but we're not getting much in the way of drops. That's the problem. Yeah, we need to turn this off. That's gonna drive me. We're not getting much in the way of heads now. That's just a pain. Got some back, but nowhere near as many. Oh, there's some. There are some. It's not the end of the world. And these were all yeah, oh well, you're healing, but we've got some heads. Right, well, I'm going to continue getting zombie heads, and I will be back with you in a little while. Just a quick update. I planted a silverwood, and we have got a node out here. I don't know what node it is. It looks like aqua to me, but yeah, I ain't going to complain. So that's going to certainly help keep this area clean and squeaky clean. I have got another silverwood sapling somewhere as well, but yeah. So I've got oops, let me get this right way around. I've got some heads. Let me just zip down here. I'm going to double check whether I've got any down in the old zombie XP farm, which seriously we actually do need to do some upgrading on at some point. You can have that 52. That's a start. Right, so what we're going to need to do is we are going to need to get into here, head back to the nether and get this altar stabilized. And to do that, we're going to want a lot of candles, a lot of heads, and yeah, we're going to want all of these candles, for example, and we'll get all this grabbed out and get this altar as stable as possible. But let grab this stuff, get a little bit of more preparation done, and I will be right back with you. We're not just going to do this episode. There are a couple of other decorative things I'd like to do around the place if we have time. But yeah, this is going to be a fairly major refurb at this stage, because obviously we want to recreate and move the entire infusion altar setup, which is going to take a little bit of effort. It's like moving house. And well, back in a moment. Okay, so what we've got going is we're going to start building in from the corners with various whatever we've got to hand. Basically, I've got 2 and a bit stacks of candles, heads we've got plenty of. What I do want, however, oops, get the right one, is I wanted some netherrack just to work as a temporary building material. We're not going to have enough to get all of this done in one go. That much is a given, but at least we can make a start. And oh right, of course we are. We're in that kind of ballpark. Right, so if I do that and jump up here, we should be good then to go with our candles and go. In fact, let's work with, yeah, we'll do candles in the first instance. Oh, like that. And then we can do the same over in the 4 corners. Then we probably do kind of this. What I'm thinking is you've got to do this so you don't kind of paint yourself into a corner, if you'll pardon the expression. But it's very easy to do. You can end up getting yourself to the point where you just can't get out. So what we are almost certainly going to want to do is work this out, you know, carefully. Let's go like that. And we can just do like that. That should get us everywhere we need to go over here, and then repeat over here, and that's the first corner done. And then it's just a matter of filling in from there, getting as much stabilizers as we can. So I am going to probably, as I say, I think we will go with maybe doing that in the corners and maybe do heads next. Oops, just to vary it up, doesn't really matter. And this should be fairly straightforward. The benefit of putting the floors in, of course, here is that these guys are not then spawnable, because there's only a 1.5 gap between each one. Oops, need to do you. So that's the plan anyway. And you know, the orientation of these heads really doesn't matter. It's just that they've got to be in the same position. I don't even actually know if they have to be all the same head. Never tried. I mean, it's possible that a zombie head and a skeleton head will balance. I don't know. But that doesn't matter, because we'll do that. Then we can, you know, extend ourselves out one like so, and continue and rinse and repeat until we've got, you know, a hell of a lot of stabilizers down here, hopefully. That's the plan. So back in. Alright, well, I've run out of candles, so this has got at least as much stabilization under it now as the previous altar, and it's actually got slightly more because it's got all these zombie skulls. And we've got room for quite a bit more down here as well, which is nice. So I think the next thing, I've got some zombie skulls, not a huge amount. That's enough for 3, 6, 9, 12. So if I were to, for example, bring another line up here, then that would give me those, which, you know, is doable. You know, we can pop these in. And oops, that's not the one I wanted to take out. That one is the one I wanted to take out. So we can do that. That's easy peasy enough. And come on, give me them back. They're not desperate that we get them. But I'm not entirely sure which is the easier one to get. I mean, we've got loads and loads and loads of Ignis. So, plus, you know, the means of getting plenty of it as well. So, on the one hand, it might actually be easier to make more candles. On the other hand, it might be easier just to go and stand by the mobs spawner in the blood altar and get heads. But as you can see, I didn't get a huge amount of zombie heads for the investment, whereas the candles, well, the candles are relatively cheap. All we need is Ignis and rotten flesh. So yeah, it's questions. I think is probably the line to take here. What do we do for the better? Now, have I got 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if we look at that and use that in a crucible, 1 Ignis plus tallow makes magic tallow. Now I've got a whole bunch there. I've also got a whole bunch here, pre-crystallized, if you were, which we can pop that. Oops, we ran out of fuel. Need to go back and grab some of that, I think. But apart from that, other than that, you know, that's not a major issue. Could make charcoal, of course. Let me go and get that going. I'm going to also have a look at what we're like for wool and string. String is most likely not going to be very good. Ooh, man. Wool, on the other hand, we should be... I've got some. It's not the end of the world. A little bit of wool. Now, wool, obviously, we can turn into string. That's not a problem. But we need more. And I needed fuel, didn't I? Coal. How am I for coal? Give me a stack, thank you. I mean, I could pinch a stack of that as well. There's plenty to go around. Right, I need to make candles. So again, back in a little while. Well, actually no, let's just go through this again because I'm not sure. So a while since we did this, so let me... Oh, that's just finishing off whatever it was making. Now you, how much is there in there? There's 40. So if I were to go and take 24 to start off with, because that's exactly... Oh, we have to wait for that to finish. That's exactly how much there is in there. As I say, we wait for him. That will fill us, give us a full jar of Ignis, and we can pop the 40 back, and then we can do a 64, which will give us another full jar, and so on and so forth. How much we actually need, well, that's anybody's guess. But this shouldn't take too long once you finish doing whatever you're doing with the Terra and Pedito in there. And obviously in here we can go and pop you in and we can say we want that. And the world is good and happy. Let me grab you. Now this stuff is, if I remember rightly, it's that plus that, and you get 3 per. So we've got like 45 there for that little batch. We are out of Ignis, of course, at the moment. Let's go and stick the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40 in there. Actually, no. Sorry, we can stick. No, there is 64 in, isn't there? So let's do that going. Right. So yeah, I've got plenty of that going. If we need string, we can make it from wool. So yeah, onwards and upwards. I need that, and I've got the candles. So continuing, stabilising, back in. All right, almost fully stabilised. Only one set of, well, 3 sets of 4 left to do, which I know I haven't got enough of these to do. Damn it. God damn it. I've got plenty of candles. And we need 4 candles. Sorry, I know. It's the old joke. But we haven't quite got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my exit? My god, there's a lot of lag down there though with all those flames. At least when they're not rendered, you don't have to worry about being able to see them. If I go and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's probably quicker than going to the overworld and doing the last few. Right. Oh. Well, it would be if they went in. Somebody mentioned using an arcane grate in there in the comments. It doesn't exist in this version. Arcane, if we try the grate, oops. Grate with only grated hopper. So yeah, brilliant idea if it was there. What am I doing now then? I wanted to use some of that. Oh, green. 1, 2. And I wanted to make some green wool. Okay, that's not the way you make green wool. That's clay. Yeah, alright. I know that. Okay, we've got those. So we take you and we make that. And we're then going to go, I need some sticks and some slabs. Some slabbage. Let me just grab some of that to make sticks. And we are going to go in here and we're going to grab those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite enough for what I want, but it'll do for now. So that is going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So yeah, green banners, going to need more wool. So next episode we are almost certainly going to be doing some more, how do I put this, mundane features. And getting some farm technology going. Wow, farms. All this magic and we're going to get farms. And we need to tame some of these sheeps. Because currently, as you, well, everybody is right. There we go. You are good. We can close this down and you can be covered over. I've forgotten about. Lovely. Stabilisers in. Right, let me just grab, if I should have, sort of kicking around somewhere. I just want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those for now. So let me grab some air, some aqua, some ignis. I want 6. Oh, well, I've only got 5. Air, aqua, ignis. I probably haven't got a huge amount of order, if anything. Pedito and terra. And we are going to start off and we're going to probably stick these fairly high up on the wall like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for now, and obviously we'll bring those around. So again, that is one place I was intending to put them. Also here on each thing to give this andesite a little bit more colour, and that's going to be Ignis. A bit of Perdito on that one, perhaps. We can have some air and some aqua. Where's the last one? I did a Terra, didn't I? I'm positive I did a Terra. Did I only get... I'm positive I did Terra then. Gimme! This is probably not going to work actually on a green one, is it? Let's see what it looks like. It may need redoing. But, oh no, it's alright. So we can basically decorate these banners with the size of the Vs. We'll get that going next episode. But to do that, we are going to need wool. And we're going to need a fair bit of it. So the best way to do that will be to sort out our farming technology. We also need to bring the mirror down. I've kind of got a thought for how to do this. This needs to be somewhere where this thing can get to it. I'm wondering whether to suspend something from the ceiling or not. But yeah, we've stabilised the altar, so that should be a pretty good and damn stable altar for us. We need to get the sources in, and then we can start thinking about expanding out and getting a new area for this guy to be in and expanded. Maybe a couple of these actually, and some storage for this. But next episode we're going to do some sheep farming. Till then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.